I was really just hoping I could talk to someone to let us read the books in this library. Is it her? There's no way it's the orc.
Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now. Sometimes I think, in the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
It's the orc.
There's no fucking way.
Where are
I
you,
am
madam?
Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Circles around it. That is a
That's
joke.
so annoying. That is so annoying.
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Here we go.
I
And now
promise
you can
not to
read the
take
books and
books.
stuff.
I won't take them. I'll just read them. Because if
The
I
only
take them, we
ones,
both know I'm not
you
giving them
can't-
back.
I'm guessing that is her desk, which is why you can't.
These books sprout little legs in the night.
That guy who got
Very
one
useful.
Over,
For the orc?
Yeah. There's literally an orc here that isn't going to murder
drugged?
them when the effects wear off.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, if it happens, it happens. Who are we to do anything about it? Have we been upstairs? Oh, he's got all
No.
kinds of dope shit up here. He's also...
What
That's
is
one
that?
of the rocks.
That is... It was just not interactable. The stuff on the ground here looks very similar to...
The scorch marks in that other room?
Yeah.
I think that's because he's been making laser shooting ballista for the army.
We don't seem to be here. There's a hammer.
Universal Controller Instructions Manual. Magical Unlock Scroll.
That's just...
Absence... Seven Gods. Secrets
there he
of the
is.
Scroll. Hey, buddy, can I read your books? I mean, you have the rocks. You could dock them.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Technically,
can
I didn't
accuse
find it.
A fine's a find, I guess.
What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine, the mayor's cat.
Excuse
What
me?
a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, The grace of a leopard and the manners of a lady all rolled into one. A perfect puss, if ever there was one.
Is he
No.
horny for the cat?
No, no, no!
This is getting worse by the
This
second.
This town sucks!
A cat horny for humans. And a human who can turn into a cat, because he's a human originally, from what we understand, who's horny for a cat. Great.
By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
Oh, well, I think we've already discussed, but the corpse option is new.
His body
That's
is
what
gone,
I was gonna click.
replaced with that of a sheep. This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless. You're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you.
Get it, 'cause dog. Useless! I want to read his books. Wait, I can read this one.
For the record, we have recorded for a bit over an hour, but we've also spent a lot of time not doing much. To be fair.
I mean, we've been trying to continue the investigation. It's just... we basically just have to find stuff for the dog to smell at this point. So maybe we go around some of the suspects' houses? Oh, shit. Maybe... do we... Have we asked him about his suspects, or did we just get told suspects?
We didn't ask him about his own suspects. We just...
Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm going... oh,
it's
they're
arrow shooting
practicing.
that. I was like, what the fuck? It sounds like like the sound of someone taking a picture.
I'm gonna go
From
ask him for the
here.
suspects, and then we can search those people's houses. He's a cat right now. I just came upstairs. He's a cat. We must talk to the Duke, who's probably guilty, and then maybe go loot his room.
I suppose you're here to viciously
one thing I'm
interrogate
gonna
me
go
with
do.
information
Is
I
look around.
don't have.
One second. I
Like
just
our
need
noble
to
Captain
go
Ornius before you.
look at something. Don't worry about me. I forgot the music gets turned off in the spooky room.
The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while writing my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
I'm now listening.
Okay.
I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now. Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret anymore. I quite doubt it was even a secret from Jake while he lived.
Mash.
As easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy and sordid as the busybodies around town make it out to be. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder.
He just
Which
20%
I've written
started hating
Esmeralda
us.
more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion to my lady, not any actual intention to do away with Jake. It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wish the man harm.
That's why I fucked his wife.
That's why I wrote specifically that I wanted to kill him.
You've met your match. won't
Exactly.
you?
The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long. Which
Oh, just me.
one? I've written Esmeralda more.
I'm gonna go loot his room. Find something smelly for the dog. Now, which one of these is his room? Do you think we could ask the innkeep? I mean, not like it matters. These rooms aren't numbered or anything. I assume he'd get his own room. So maybe this one? You there, citizen!
Praise be that Ahu the wizard built those newfangled weapons of his.
Ah, yes, you know nothing. What are you looking at? Fuck off!
What?
Fine. You saw nothing! Mr. Lockpick Man. Can we not close doors? Oh, there we go. Maybe we can get into this room? I think this is his room. He's a duke. He wouldn't be sharing a room.
The other room.
I think I've somehow locked them in there. Okay, first of all, maybe I'll go downstairs and ask the innkeep if we could just go in.
That's probably a better idea. Why do I always go from that end? Doesn't make any sense.
To the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be?
I don't know if I could take a round or three, but how about you tell me about Jake's murder?
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know. That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counselor and her visitors. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed in a washing fright. By the time I burst into that room, It was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. Whoever done it has escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed into the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that. Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
Take my leave. That makes me want to go check something. Which window did they go out? All these windows are intact. Oh, this boarded up one probably. Well, that fucks up the plan. I was hoping maybe some cloth got ripped off or something. What do you got in your basement? Oh yeah, you have a fart basement. I forgot that. Ooh. You have healing potions down here. And a tavern cellar chest. Now, technically, it'd be a crime to lockpick this chest. But...
I'm pretty sure
money.
attacking it is also in red.
No.
What the fuck?
It's another chest there. Okay, let's. I'll fight my urge to take this stuff. I'm still gonna take his paintings. Okay. When this lady that's walking up and down the halls walks past, could you lockpick that door?
I'm telling
Wait.
you,
If I walk down here and go, "Hey lady, let's have a talk."
About time
Now
you
she
girls
won't
took
turn
notice of
around.
us. You here for the boat?
You're really okay.
Do you think he's willingly going to give us a shirt or something? Ah, yes, a very inconspicuous item you've become, my friend. Don't mind us. This door was open. Mind your own fucking business. No. I hope this is his room. Maybe in the chest? There's a tub. There's vomit, a bucket.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
You deserve that
I'm gonna do
comment.
nothing. The chest is locked. I cannot. Wait, is it locked? Oh, it's not.
I was gonna say it didn't show the locked symbol.
Ah, there was none of his clothes or nothing in here. Where the fuck is he staying at the inn? You keep him in the basement? Or is he in this room that... Is he in this shit room? So I thought this was the servants' quarters.
That is definitely servants.
Some claw scraps in there. Claw scraps in there.
Hey, stop that!
Congrats.
Undead at every exit. Orcs upon the harbour. We're sealed in.
I'm fucking leaving.
Look.
Hello again.
Just trying to
can I
find
help you?
clues.
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark. That room where
Is
it
he actually
happened,
gonna
she
tell
came
you
heavily.
stuff?
I
Because he
saw
didn't
one,
tell
I
me
was
anything.
startled awake. By the time whoever done it, Councillor Jake, Esmeralda's longest-standing lover, has the audacity to remain lodged.
Your head's grown more
Have we talked to
swollen than
Novak?
saffrons, I dare say.
He's named. Or maybe we talked to the spooky guy doing weird rituals in this room. We haven't talked to him yet.
No, we have not talked to this Novak fellow.
He's part of the Fabulous Five.
Of course.
Excuse me, ritual man. Spooky cult guy.
Concerns myself with such things.
Was the guy that fucking was helping the orc dressed like this dude?
Where's the young
Excuse me, Mr.
Esmeralda these
Francis.
days? She has the softest lap to lay. Aye. So there's the rub.
My game
Would that I
froze.
still had my collar. Such a marvel.
There we
it
go.
was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater.
This guy's talking about some kind of revelation. Oh, you're talking to the...
Like the king of all
the
cats,
fuck
I
cat.
looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by
Yeah,
a
I
princess
figured we would
whom I had
continue
kept
the
company
fucking
during a long and perilous
quest.
voyage.
We're already here,
A precious
so
band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
don't like you. Where?
Her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
I found a cult, so...
Congratulations.
Tell me about this conduit.
She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess.
What do you mean by the one way?
For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, Among her followers and friends dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way. Go on the path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
And may the force be with you too, friend. Yeah. My game is frozen again. My game has frozen again.
Mine hasn't.
I'm going to save after this bout of freezing ends, if my game does not crash.
Do you have some issue with Steam or something?
I have no fucking clue, Saul.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
I've clicked save and now it's frozen again. Who else do we talk to? Because I don't know what we're supposed to do anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, I can still move my mouse, which is weird.
He's an immaculate. But
There we
I
go.
thought they'd been banished after the death of the Source King.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pocket.
I'm going to quickly go to the shop.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
I feel like...
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
Why am I poor? Where's all my money?
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
don't know. I feel like the dog should be able to sniff the fucking letter, but when I tried, it didn't work.
I mean, it's not like I could talk dog. Maybe I could go try. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
You speaketh to the dog. I mean, option number 2 is I start digging up graves. I don't know what else to do.